Why do so many people pretend that morbidly obese women online are hot? When you say, "I see a lot of social media," what are you talking about specifically? Social networks use algorithms to feed you what it thinks you want. You keep clicking on videos like that and you'll see more of them. Everyone should take a pause and realize that what they see on social media does not represent real life. Because telling them they're fat does nothing. Being fat is a symptom, not the root cause of the problem. Whether you're fat from simply overeating, coping mechanisms from health problems like PCOS or other problems, birth control, etc., telling them they're fat and ugly doesn't change those things. So while they're fat, they deserve to live peacefully. It's a myth that people genuinely care about the health of obese people. They just care that they're unattractive to their eyes. No one cares about a stranger's health any other time, whether it's smoking or being underweight. It's just because people feel the need to let someone know they're not attractive. I feel like it's a loud minority of people who go out of their way to praise obese women. The majority of people agree that it's unhealthy and unattractive. As someone who's certainly overweight but physically quite active, existing outside of the comfort of my own home is a nightmare. My clothing is either online only or in a segregated part of the store, and it's always ugly floral prints on shapeless dresses. I am ashamed to eat or make food-related purchases in front of other people. Family members routinely comment and ask about when I'm getting bariatric surgery. People in gyms often just stare and act like me being there is some massive joke. Seeing people online act as if I am disgusting simply for being heavier and assume I must be lazy and in poor control of my diet is completely disheartening. I am fat, but I am still worthy of being loved, and I am still worthy of feeling attractive. Saying people that look like me are disgusting is not helping anyone. Why do any of you feel the need to comment on people like me? It's not like I don't know I'm fat, and it's not like I'm not trying. 1. The many people you see doing that are a small minority. When I come across videos on TikTok of obese women, there's usually about 5,001,000 comments that are mostly positive. However, sometimes I see videos that reach the wrong audience. Those videos usually have at least 2,000 comments, and most of those are negative. 2. Most of the positive comments are genuinely positive people. There's no point in bringing down others. So they take the time out of their day to leave a nice comment, because we all know it's hard being overweight in a society that bases worth off of looks. Even if it is a fake compliment, it's still enough to make a person happy. People generally enjoy positive interactions. 3. Realistically, most obese people know they are unhealthy. A couple of comments saying, "You're hot," isn't gonna completely convince them to stay fat forever. The ones you see online that are proud to be obese are very likely already comfortable being fat. So they won't change their lifestyle no matter how hard you try to push them. 4. Studies have shown that positive reinforcement is always the better path when working with people. So if you're worried about obese people, leave them a positive message and a subtle push to try and lead a healthier lifestyle. It is your personal bubble of the internet. Everyone has interests in different things. Because you find something not beautiful, others do. It's as simple as that. I doubt a lot of people actually care about possibly enabling unhealthy eating habits of strangers online. I saw a tweet once that said, "Thin girls can smoke 50 cigarettes a day and go on alcohol benders and only eat KFC, and people say, 'Here for a good time, not a long time, tongue out, but let a fat girl wears a crop top and it's all. This is promoting death and also the end of humanity.' And that really sticks. What you say is, pretending that morbidly obese women are hot, is mostly people just hyping another person up for feeling confident in the body they have. Nowadays it is brave as hell to put yourself out there feeling good about yourself if you're even an ounce overweight, because so much judgment comes with it. BC fat people can be hot, just like a skinny person can. Woman shrugging. Because fat people can be hot, just like anyone else. The reasons behind their weight are between them and their doctor, and whoever else they choose to include. Skinny people, like myself, can be equally unhealthy. If you saw someone with an eating disorder who was skinny, you probably wouldn't question the validity of compliments aimed towards them, because you've been programmed to believe that being skinny is the right thing, the default, even if it's being achieved by equally unhealthy means. I would like to prompt you to examine where that line of thinking originates from within yourself. Because they are. Fat people can be just as attractive as skinny people, maybe even more, emo. A lot of them are. It's pushback against cultural norms that have for so long made women feel bad about themselves, also leading to eating disorders for not being ultra skinny, which in a lot of ways can be just as unhealthy. Morbidly obese has also been thrown around for a lot of different body types by people who have actually no idea what they're talking about, and in reference to people who obviously aren't, thanks to unrealistic standards and male preference. Furthermore, it takes more than just the form of our physical shells to make someone attractive. Our personalities, how we treat others and carry ourselves, also contribute to overall attractiveness for most people who aren't shallow enough to focus solely on the physical shell. Don't pretend you care about fat people's health. If you don't prefer fat women, that's fine. Everyone has personal preferences for what they like in the people they're attracted. But don't act like it's about caring for their health. Fat people are trying to live their lives day to day, just like you are. People that like fat people aren't pretending. Maybe you should let go of this facade and answer the call that's coming from inside the house. You've answered it yourself. They're not pretending. People find it attractive, and that's great. Believe it or not, there's space for everyone in the world. I could ask why people like skin and bones Victoria's Secret models with huge inflated boobs. I don't find it attractive. But some people do. Just because they're fat doesn't mean they're not beautiful. Two different things. Why do you care that people online are complimenting fat women? Fat women know they are unhealthy. They don't need you or anyone else to comment that on their posts. They are aware. Yes, we should promote health. But that doesn't mean fat people can't feel good about themselves as well. How do you know these fat women aren't going to the gym or eating healthy? You don't. But even if they were, you wouldn't care, because as of now, they're just a fat, unattractive woman to you. It's rare to be morbidly obese. Being overweight or fat makes more sense. People being fat doesn't make them ugly or attractive. What makes you think complimenting people will stop them trying to better themselves? Is that how you live your life? Do you stop trying to better yourself when people are nice to you? Is there a reason complimenting fat people makes you uncomfortable? Jump into the wild world of fetishes and you will learn some people require absurd degrees of obesity just to get it up. Also, you're confusing girls calling girls hot versus girls actually being hot. Hot is about your vibe and confidence more so than anything else. If you dress well, carry yourself well, and are good at makeup, you're going to get positive attention for those things. Being kind to other people about their imperfections is a way of giving ourselves love and acceptance for our own flaws. If she can be loved and beautiful looking like that, then so can I. Also, accepting the diversity of humanity is very in right now. as it should be. We should all be celebrated at every size, seeing as obesity is a predictable outcome of poorly regulated capitalist systems.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.